If you had the chance to be brought back to life hundreds of years in the future, would you take it? Lawrence Pilgrim, a lifelong scientist, planned for death his entire life. Because of him, death wasn't the end. It was just the beginning. Lawrence's dream to be frozen and brought back to life in the future pulls us into a cryonic soap opera filled with dead pets, grenades, family feuds, Hall of Fame baseball legends, and frozen heads. Lots of frozen heads. It's a story about the desire to avoid death, the lengths people will go to make that a reality, and what it means to be alive to begin with. Frozen Head, Wondery's new podcast, hosted by Morbid's Ash and Elena, tells the story of a man obsessed with immortality and the lengths he'll go to bring his wife with him against her wishes, tearing their family apart in the process. I'm about to play you the trailer for Frozen Head. While you're listening, follow Frozen Head wherever you get your podcasts. You can binge all 6 episodes ad-free by subscribing to Wondery Plus in Apple Podcasts or the Wondery app.
Ash,
Yes, Elena.
what's going to happen to you when you die?
I am going to have my ashes scattered somewhere beautiful.
Okay, I love that for you.
Thanks.
But what I actually meant was, what happens to you after you die?
Oh, you mean the big question.
Right. Like when you die, are you gone or...
Oh, like you mean am I going to haunt you?
Yeah, because I am definitely gonna haunt you.
Oh, I know. I know.
Well, it's a question that Lawrence Pilgrim spent his life thinking about, right up until April 10th, 2015, when he dropped dead on the sidewalk.
He was around 90, so it's not a super huge shock.
There was no foul play, nothing unusual at the scene. It was just a natural death.
Minus the face plant on concrete and grass, it's pretty much the best kind of death you could hope for. 90 long, successful years, and then boom, you're dead.
Except that's not how Lawrence saw it. For Lawrence, death was not the end. This was just the beginning.
And the real shocks were still to come.
From Wondery, the makers of Over My Dead Body and The Shrink Next Door, comes a new series about a lifelong search for answers.
He was just kind of like the mad scientist.
Why do we get old and die, and what can we do to reverse that?
For second chances.
That was his goal, to have his whole body preserved and sometime in the future brought back.
He had asked her, just sort of out of the blue, what do you think of cryonics?
And the lengths people go to get them.
And there are turtles, grenades, human antifreeze, gold coins, and frozen heads.
Lots of frozen heads.
We can see that there's a body in there and immediately see that the body has no head.
They wanted me to take the patients out of liquid nitrogen and show them their heads and bodies.
How could you be so cold as to just want to use her as one of your science experiments?
I'm Ash. And I'm Elena. We host a show called Morbid. Normally, we focus on what happens in the lead up to death.
But this time, it's about what happens next. Follow Frozen Head on Amazon Music or wherever you get your podcasts. You can binge the entire series early and ad-free by subscribing to Wondery Plus in Apple Podcasts or the Wondery app.
People say, well, dead is dead. Well, it's a lot more complex than that.
You just heard the trailer for Frozen Head. Binge all 6 episodes right now, ad-free by subscribing to Wondery Plus in Apple Podcasts or the Wondery app.